Damping adjustment moving lock. Remove the back wireless charger. These seem to be hacking machines that have only been attracted in the handle circle in recent years. But this Xbox Elite Gen 2 actually has it all, I have to say. The eldest brother is the eldest brother, this skill is enough, and the younger brothers have been studying for several years. I have shared the XBOX series bookcake with you several times before, but today let's talk about its advanced version of Xbox Elite 2. First look at the packaging of the Elite handle. It is very luxurious at first glance. There is a handle bag in addition to the Elite handle. There are also some custom accessories with 4 different feel and height rocker caps. Plus the 2 with the original handle, there are a total of 6. A damping pad, a replaceable D-pad, 4 detachable back keys, and a charging base configuration is still very comprehensive. There is another interesting aspect of this package. Even in a completely closed state, it can also charge the handle. This provides a lazy person who is too lazy to take it out, but new ideas for recharging. Let's first look at the watermelon piece of the handle body, this asymmetrical layout. Needless to say, it can also be seen that the Xbox bloodline is very pure, compared with the XBOX series controller without wattage upgrade to coagulation. A trigger lock is added to the back. Detachable back keys, replaceable cross keys, adjustable damping, joysticks, plug-in joystick cap and wireless charging contacts. Can be said that these configurations are very elite, with non-slip overlay and internal replica panels. It is very comfortable to the touch and hold. Remove the rocker cap. This can be done through the damping paddles included in the package. There are 3 gear principles for adjusting the joystick damping. It is by changing the degree of extrusion of the homing spring inside the joystick. Then change the damping of the joystick. As for the replacement accessories for these handles, I believe everyone is familiar with them. Students who have bought a handle should have seen something similar to it more or less. But I can say without suspense, everyone here is a little brother in front of Xbox. I don't know if you have encountered such a situation before. Lots of cross buttons. I have to spend a lot of effort to pick it up. But XBOX Gen 2 accessories do not have this problem at all. The material is metal. It looks very textured, so it is very resistant to irritability and most of the first on the market now. The buckles used by the third-party manufacturers are completely different. Waist bar cap, cross key and back key. All use magnetic sequence schemes. Very, very easy to disassemble and assemble. There are 3 types of waist feel and the height is optional. High waist cold is suitable for playing shooting games. Fine-tune your mind when aiming. Long-distance gathering makes it easier to make accurate micro-manipulations for shorter waist colds. Form a low-frequency line with short steering, fast operation, and labor saving. 5. This kind of racing game or Hollow Rider is like this. Platformer games all have obvious gameplay. In terms of buttons, the action button is a conductive glue scheme, soft to the touch. The cross button is a tactile switch. The rocker is made of carbon film, and it is very silky to shake. There is no noise, and the magnetic back key is installed whichever you need. The light touch switch scheme is used to adjust the press feel well. It feels very comfortable, not soft or hard. There are 3 levels of trigger lock. Can also be matched according to the type of game. But let's be honest, because the first and second sections are only built with simple grids and no buffering. So the feel is indeed a bit hard. Regarding the weight of the handle, there is 330 grams. It is a relatively heavyweight handle. It is indeed thicker to hold. There is also a pain of holding a heavyweight handle for a long time. Hands are easily sore, but the feel is absolutely not to say that Microsoft is very awesome. The ergonomic mold is as good as ever. After reading the configuration, let's take a look at the specific parameters. As we all know, the core advantages of the Xbox are stable connections and excellent stick tuning. You can see it by default factory no dead setting. Microsoft's confidence in tuning. This set of tuning plans has been learned by third-party manufacturers to this day. Now the handle ring parameters are overrolled, and the Xbox's 125Hz return rate and 600G average resolution. The single Chinese number does not seem to be as good as the current young man. But this gap is not unless you are a professional player with a piece of talent. For the vast majority of players, the perception in the actual game is not very large, completely sufficient. Software tuning is also a real sense of getting started. The zero threshold means that it can be directly rewound on Xbox. No additional installation of complex third-party software is required, and the entire process is visualized. All buttons support customization, but burst and red recording are not supported. This function is similar to an open hook, and supports adjusting the sensitivity of the left and right joysticks. Trigger sensitivity, adjust the vibration intensity of the motor separately, and the function of adjusting the brightness of the logo is relatively simple. However, as Microsoft's own son, It's not just about configuration and performance. It is more reflected in the unquantifiable user experience. The most talked about is the connection method of the Xbox handle. Innate ecological advantages. This is the main five-brained one that the third party can never replicate, and it is connected. Just press the watermelon button on your forehead to turn it on. Yes, connect quickly no matter what platform it is. Definitely a boon for multi-platform players. The Bluetooth connection is perfectly sufficient for everyday gaming. After all, your Windows is also Microsoft's, so the connection state of the Xbox controller is very stable. If you have an Xbox console, it's even more convenient. In wireless mode, the watermelon button on the handle can directly wrap the host. Compared with PC, there are fewer keyboard and mouse operations such as booting on Steam and other key and mouse operations. Bluetooth connection is matched in seconds. There is no delay in cross-platform switching, and the stability is full. The second advantage is the Xbox controller. It is very friendly for novice players. You can see a lot of games for game operations. The instructions are directly attached to the Xbox description diagram, so novice players can figure out the rules of the game as quickly as possible. Of course, the most important thing is certainly the in-game experience. Let's not mention the well-known ergonomics. Comfortable vibration experience. It can be said that you can't find a third helping to surpass in terms of vibration. Xbox. Especially racing games. At the touch of the trigger, oil-heavy color trigger, brake hit the obstacle. Vibration differences between different road surfaces can accurately pass to the player. This is because game manufacturers will target the right ones. Microsoft's Xbox handle is a one-on-one tuning. Third parties can only imitate formalities, but it can't replicate this kind of accurate and immersive vibration feedback. The last point is the invincible battery life of the Elite handle, with a built-in 2050 mAh battery. Seriously, I've been dismantling for so many years. The controller has never seen a larger official battery life than 40 hours. It's outrageous. Many players play once a week, which is completely enough. It also supports charging of the Storage Bag B, and you can buy and choose anytime and anywhere. Usability is full. In general, if you are looking for higher upper limits and more comprehensive accessories, support and immersion with a native gaming experience, then Xbox Elite 2 is definitely the first choice for advanced professional players, continuing the Xbox's iconic presentation and grip feel. With natural ecological advantages, the worry-free experience of the ultra-long season. Even at the moment when the handle world is rolling up to the sky, it is still firmly in the first echelon. As for the Xbox Series controller, you can check out my past videos. In short, in a word, for the handle novice, choose. It's a choice that you can never go wrong with. Tmall Microsoft China official flagship store. To place an order to contact customer service and report my name, it can be added to an Xbox custom t-shirt worth 199 yuan. By the way, players who just want to get an Xbox Series controller, don't rush to report my name. There are also benefits. You can get an additional Bilibili monthly card. Oops.